Hillary Clinton came pretty close to getting elected president last year, and if her repeated intrusions back into the public eye are any indication of future intent, she may try again in 3 years. Joe Biden is running again, it looks like. Well, that may make the FBI's files about Hillary Clinton pretty compelling material, but according to the Bureau, that's not the case. The FBI recently rejected a FOIA, Freedom of Information request, for its files on Hillary Clinton, saying that her privacy rights outweighed any public interest in their release. Ty Clevenger is a lawyer. He filed that FOIA claim. He says the FBI is acting like President Obama is still in charge. Ty Clevenger joins us tonight. Ty, thanks a lot for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Give us the background on this. Was this was for a book you're writing, correct?
Exactly. I was writing about corruption in the legal profession in the courts, and most state bars will cover up for politically prominent lawyers. So I thought, well, this would be the perfect case study to file a grievance against Mrs. Clinton and her attorneys for destroying email evidence. Right. And so as part of that, I filed FOIAs to get evidence in support of the grievances, and then I got this letter from the FBI telling me it was not a matter of public interest.
Meaning it's not in the public's interest, not meaning the public doesn't care, but it's not good for the country.
Actually, no, they were saying the public doesn't care. That's one of the... In this particular circumstance, there are 3 reasons not to release it. They can say that the subject, which would be Mrs. Clinton, is either dead, which she's not, or she's consented to release, which she hasn't, or that this is a matter of public interest. And the FBI, despite the fact that I sent them newspaper articles, said it was not a matter of public interest. Having said that, though, I think they are changing course. I got an email this afternoon from the Justice Department. I appealed the denial to DOJ, and now DOJ has already granted my request to expedite its response. And the reason that's significant is because my grounds for requesting the expedited response was this was a matter of public interest. So DOJ has already conceded this is a matter of public interest.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're talking about it on television right now. It just seems very odd that they could ever make that claim. I mean, of course, by definition, it's of interest. She just ran for president. She's a public figure. And my understanding of the FOIA law was that the government has to have a compelling reason to deny your right to see public documents, correct?
Normally, yes. There's a little bit of an exception. For example, if I were to request the personal FBI file on a private citizen, then these 3 exceptions that I just cited would apply. But obviously, this is not just some random citizen, and I'm not asking for her entire FBI file. I'm asking for things that Congress asked for, or for documents that Congress sent to the FBI.
So what do you think's going on? What do you think the motive was here?
I've actually changed my view. Originally, I suspected there was some Obama holdover at FBI that was trying to cover this up. But as you know, last week, Senator Graham and Senator Grassley released a letter indicating that the former FBI director, James Comey, had already decided to exonerate Mrs. Clinton before she was even interviewed. And so at this point, I think the FBI is trying to cover its own rear end. I mean, I think they know this thing's going to look terrible for them. They deep-sixed this, they whitewashed it, and they don't want the documents coming out just showing how badly they covered it up.
So since you're writing about this, and you're in effect a historian of this question, and you're an attorney, what do you think the chances are if you or I were accused credibly of felonious behavior that the FBI director would say, let's stop this investigation before even interviewing us? Do you think that would be likely?
It would never happen. It's the same thing with the state bars, too. It would never if an average lawyer destroyed 30,000 pieces of evidence, he would be disbarred and prosecuted criminally. Anybody else would have been prosecuted criminally, and if he's an attorney, disbarred under these exact same circumstances.
You got to think Martha Stewart's watching this, who did time in federal prison for lying to an FBI agent and thinking, man, I could have hired Hillary's lawyers. Pretty good. Ty, thanks a lot for coming on tonight for that.
Thanks
that was
for
an interesting
having
story.
me.